pool in Dorset, a place called Sandbanks. It's very, very popular with water sports, not only sailing and sort of, motorboats, but also kite surfing, windsurfing. Loads of people do it. It's really sort of taken off here. I started sailing when I was about 3 or 4 with my dad, and then had a go at windsurfing when I was 16. I picked it up really quickly, and then decided that I wanted that to be my job. So I went over to Hawaii to train, because that's where you get the best conditions, and that's where I had a go at kite surfing, and that was about 2 years ago. This always gets you warm, no matter how cold you are before you go out on the water. Pumping a 14-metre kite up always gets you warm. It's a relatively quick learning curve. Windsurfing, it takes about 5 years to get good at windsurfing. It was kite surfing, on my sort of 3rd day I was having a go at jumping, and now I'm a fully professional sort of kite surfer, which is brilliant, These are 30-metre lines, so sometimes if you wind your lines up wrong, you can get 30 metres of tangles. I know what's going to happen because there's not much wind. You can tell by the sea state. There's no white caps, which indicates there's not much wind at all. And I'll probably put my kite in the sky, and if it doesn't fall out of the sky straight away, then I'll get onto the water and I'll dive the kite, and nothing will happen because there's not enough wind. But we'll give it a go, just to demonstrate what happens when there's not enough wind. The standard of women kite surfing in the UK is very, very high. We're definitely up there on the same level as the men. One of the reasons is you don't need brute strength to kite surf. It's about technique, and a lot of the time women have a much nicer style than men. Tricks kite surfing are developing all the time. Within a month there's one trick which is all the craze and everyone's trying it, and then the next month there's another trick which is even harder, and that old trick has gone out the window, and the other one is kind of in fashion to do. There's a board off, where you take the board off in the air. There's loops, spins, transitions, going blind, willy skippers, squirrels, stiffies, all these sorts of names, like loads of things. I don't know the names of half of them, I just do them. Obviously, because it's a wind sport, it's very, very wind dependent, kite surfing. Same as windsurfing. You need more than sort of 10 miles an hour of wind to get on the water. So there's a lot of days when you're not going to be able to get out at all. Well, there's absolutely no wind on the beach to get out kite surfing, so I'm going to head out on the Sunseeker, try and get a bit further out to sea and find some wind, and then if there's no wind, I'll just go wakeboarding. Kitesurfing wise, I was British kitesurfing champion in 2001. I won the World Cup when it came to Cornwall. Came second on one of the world tours, but I only did one of them. And then this year I'm currently second on the British tour, so I need to get ahead, 1 point ahead, and I'll be winning it. Try and win the next competition, and hopefully I'll get my title back again. There's Martin Ashton, who used to be world champion mountain biker. Well, unfortunately there's not much wind out here either, and we're pretty far out to sea, so I'm just going to go wakeboarding and have some fun. Unfortunately, I'm not going to let you film me getting changed, and I'm going to go down there. Ben was actually one of the first people to start kite surfing in the UK. He started about 4.5 years ago. I met him 2 years ago when I first started kite surfing, and that year he became men's British champion and I became women's British champion. So yeah, that was quite cool. Yeah, he's good like that. I don't like technical fiddling around with equipment, I like doing it. So best to get someone else to do that bit. I pay him well,
My reward is the joy on Kirsty's face.
I like getting nice and slippery, see? Oh my god, that's disgusting! Wakeboarding is great fun, It's really good fun. I love it. It's really good for building your strength. It's also good for practicing tricks that you do kite surfing. You can practice it when you're getting pulled behind a boat wakeboarding, but it's obviously a lot harder because you haven't got a harness, you're just being pulled by this big engine and boat. Really good fun.
Oh, she's doing really well. I mean, this is not a normal wakeboarding boat. It's got a huge wake behind it, and you'll see the actual top of the wake is breaking. You've got the white water on the top of it, so it makes it difficult for her to do jumps off of it, but she's doing really well.
That wake on the boat is big. I'll try and do a jump. Very unsuccessfully. Yeah, good fun. Hard work on the legs makes kitesurfing seem like a piece of cake. I chipped my tusk then, I think.